everybody, and welcome to the new Bat Friends Adventures, episode number 92. I'm one of your hosts, Chris, alongside the world champion, Sleepy Joe.
The lunatic. Did you call me Sleepy Joe?
I realized partway through the double entendre there.
Motherfucker. Not even a double entendre.
Well, that's not the right word. The double reference.
Yeah.
It's really because he's legitimately sleepy, not because of the other reason, but fuck it. I don't care. It's funny both ways, everybody. Because I'm hilarious.
Can't call me Joey the Shark. That was his old fucking nickname. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah. When he was in the Senate and he was younger. And if you think about it, like look at him now, but like when he had the dark hair and the way he smiles. Because he was a smooth operator a little bit and getting deals done, so that's why he was Joey the Shark. I'm gonna crack open my energy drink.
I literally just looked over at you and you were like half asleep, and that's why I was like, Sleepy Joe.
I was just looking at something on my phone because HeroClix talk. Because fuck it, I cracked a fucking energy drink.
What flavor you got?
It is Ragin' Gummy Fish.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
I really like. I think it's the peach sherbet. No, not the peach.
Rainbow sherbet.
Rainbow sherbet.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Did you try the Sonic the Hedgehog one?
Yeah, that was pretty. I like the peach one too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's the peach rings.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine.
Game Fuel, not. What is it?
Yeah, G
Fuel, not a sponsor of the show.
Hashtag not sponsored. But if you want them, a buddy of mine tagged me in a post and made a reference to, as I think I've told you, in HeroClix there was a nobody cares about this, but I'm going to keep talking because I'm on the show and you're not. A few years ago, they completely overhauled the rules, and we were promised a past rules document that would explain how old powers and stuff would work under new rules. That never happened, so I decided to rewrite every special power in the game over basically a 10-year period, because I'm a crazy person, which is what I always say to people. A buddy of mine just tagged me in a post saying, yeah, he did this because he's a lunatic. So that's what I was looking at, like, yeah, that's fair.
Alright, I'm going to butcher some names. I apologize, everybody.
Yeah.
I think I said at the beginning, but this episode is called Never Fear. And it is written by Stan Berkowitz. I think I nailed that one, actually. And directed by Kenji Hachizaki.
Here, when we start, I'll see. Berkowitz, I think you got.
Berkowitz, I nailed.
Yeah. You live in New York. You're half Jew anyway. So, Sanny Soda makes me laugh. Yeah. Stan Berkowitz. Kenji Hakiachi. You're probably right with that. Hakiachi.
I just don't have the
Iron Wind.
It's Fat Batman.
B. Burton on the BCC. Big cock.
That's a funny image, though, of just like, kid be like, hey, look, it's Batman! And he just plows into a sign.
The Men.
As it should be.
So, after our haterade fueled episodes, I was like, let me think about this. I think we talked about Batman's redesign is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like the simple, like the black logo.
I don't mind Robin's. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Fuck Catwoman.
Catwoman's garbage. As we're, spoiler alert, about to find out in this episode, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
As we're about to find out in this episode, fuck Scarecrow. I hate this design. So here's my first note for fucking Gotham. Move, motherfuckers! They watch somebody just break a fucking arm and electric fucking cords going everywhere, and they just stand there while it happens. They don't get out of, they get slightly out of the way, but they don't move. So then it keeps crashing down. Do any of them rush to get out of the way?
No.
No! They literally stand underneath it. Oh no! If you ran, it would be no risk to you.
This is Darwinism, so they deserve to die.
Gotham's... You know what? I think that Gotham deserves the Joker. If they're that fucking stupid.
I think that superheroes have been around for so long. At this point. Because in the chronology...
It's like vaccines. Their immune systems are weak.
Yes. In the chronology of this world, we've had Batman the Animated Series, then we had Superman the Animated Series, then we obviously had a time jump to get to here.
Right.
So, Batman and Superman at least exist.
Yeah.
There's been superheroes. I think they're just spoiled.
Dead again.
Yes.
Or at least a broken back.
I don't think Batman's that strong. I don't believe it.
I mean, that guy's shoulder's definitely out of socket as well. So he's dead, his back is broken, and his arm's out of socket.
That man's chin bothers me. That man's mustache is fantastic, though.
Mustache.
Which, by the way, nobody cares about this except for me and Joe. There's a new storage area in my town.
Okay.
And the name of it is Must Stash It. It's phenomenal.
I love it.
Okay, I'm remembering the design now. Yeah, this design's garbage.
Yeah. Like, I think it's the one I hate the most so far. I think I hate it more than Catwoman, which is really fucking saying something.
Bruce coming to work about the thought that dick was his secretary.
His black suit bothers me, and his non-black assistant bothers me more.
He did have a black assistant.
Remember, we called it out.
Oh.
And that was in the 40s. Now it's the 90s, and you don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's not try anymore. Racism over.
Yeah, racism's over. No more racism.
So, I noticed it later on, but they really do go out of their way to show that Tim, his hair is all nice and combed and everything, and then when he comes Rob, he's just like,
I'm a madman. This guy is a fucking douchebag.
Yeah, he should be kicked in the balls.
He should. Mr. Gray, I presume. Now, here's the thing, too. He's being shitty to Bruce, but Bruce obviously did show up 4 hours after everybody else got to work.
Well, yeah.
So, his anger is righteous, even though he's wrong.
Yeah, he's just yelling about wrong shit.
Right. You think I'm just gonna crawl back into my desk? You're wrong. Because I quit. Now, here's the part that is hilarious to me. We're gonna be quiet because it's about to happen. That's assault, brother.
Yep. Hashtag me too.
Yep. Pound me too. I'm in the phone book, baby. That's the thing that I don't like about this episode. There's a few things not to like about this episode. Scarecrow's design, for one. 2 is that fear is Scarecrow's whole thing, and his plot here revolves around removing all traces of fear, which is kind of weird, because it'd be like Joker not doing any jokes, aka modern DC Comics. But the other thing I don't like is that everyone just becomes a dickhead when they lose fear. I don't like what that says about their opinion of us as a people. That the only thing making people be polite and kind is fear. This is hilarious. He's literally just put on a pair of sunglasses and a shitty mustache and is like, no one will recognize I'm Bruce Wayne.
It's literally like a shitty pencil mustache, or, if you will, a reversed Hitler.
And sunglasses! Inside! At night.
Wow.
Master of disguise, world's greatest detective.
Nope. Listen, this is the birth of matches alone right here.
No, it's not. Because we already got matches, didn't we? In the Good Show?
Did we?
I think they called it. I think he referred to himself as matches, but he was definitely more dressed up.
I think they referenced the matches, matches. But...
Bam! World's greatest detective. Can't hear that fucking thing walking up behind him.
Oh my god, it's so awful.
Here's the thing I don't like in general, and it's often a thing. If your gimmick doesn't have something to do with, death, you shouldn't have a fucking noose around your neck. It doesn't make fucking sense. Why would a Scarecrow have a noose around his neck? It's stupid, exactly.
I can't even come up with a joke. It's so
and
bad.
It's not even right. That's just it. Where it's not even that. This is the only time I've seen it. I see it a lot where it's just trying to be scary. And it's like, you have the noose around your neck. Obviously, I could just choke the shit out of you at any point by just grabbing it and yanking. But if it was like Black Hand or something, right, where it's like, I can't die, I come back. Okay, fine. That's a design sense that makes choice. That's a design sense that makes choice. That's a choice that makes sense. But just, well, fear, so I'm going to have a noose around my neck. Cool. And here's the other thing that I noticed that really bothers me about this. And it speaks to what we've talked about already. Scarecrow in The Good Show, which is how it shall henceforth be known. Shallow, deep.
Yep. Or Bruce Wayne is Jesus.
Yeah, that's fair too. He also just killed 2 crocodiles. Pete is going to be in contact. So Scarecrow in The Good Show had a brown head, blonde hair, red shirt, lots of colors. What does Scarecrow have now? Black and gray.
Muted tones, yeah.
Yep. And a whole lot of black because they enhance the shadow around his eyes. Don't be afraid to use your color palette. Yeah, Bruce is just an asshole now.
It's just...
I'm not afraid, so I'm a dick. Alright, cool.
I mean, for anybody waiting, I'll have good things to say next episode.
I won't. I thought about that too, by the way, because we talked about, will people enjoy hearing us shit on this? And then I remembered that Cornette literally shits on wrestling every week, and people love him for it. So maybe that's just what we're looking for to take off. I don't know. See, this is fine, because it's the whole fear and, like, so I'm gonna fly crazy. Okay, that's fine. You're not an asshole. You're just bad. You're just a bad pilot.
Well, he's kind of an asshole because he brought a small child into this whole...
Yeah, but that's just standard. Like, again, Bruce is just an asshole. I also think it happens... It's more in 94.
Do a barrel roll.
Oh, God. That was one of those things that I really experienced, and then when I found out it was a meme online, I was just like, okay, thank you that I was not the only one. Because that was a joke we made when that game was out.
Yeah.
About Slippy being a little fucking bitch. Shut up, Peppy, I know how to do a fucking barrel roll.
My only thing with that was how popular it became, how everybody was like, over and over and over again, and I'm just like, none of you played this game. Because I know how many people played that game.
I did.
And there weren't a lot of us.
Really? See, I had no frame of reference for that.
There was,
I got it because it was the first. I got it when it was the first way to get the Rumble Pack, and it came with a Rumble Pack.
Yeah, see, the sales on that game were not spectacular.
Really?
Hence why you don't see Star Fox a whole lot.
That's fair. But they did bring, because they brought him back for GameCube.
Yeah, he comes back,
right.
But there's a reason why there's multiple Zelda games every time.
Yeah. I gotcha. Do a barrel roll. I even unlocked the alternate endings. That's how much I played that fucking game. Without anyone telling me how to do it.
I never owned it. My neighbor did.
Because like I said, that's where I got my first Rumble Pack.
No, me and my neighbor...
See, kids, back in the day, your controllers couldn't vibrate on their own because sex toy manufacturers didn't work in the gaming industry yet. So you had to actually buy paraphernalia to plug into your controller to pleasure yourself.
So me and my... me and my neighbor used to, work out what game to ask,
When you said work out, I'm like, wait, this is gonna get weird.
Yeah, and then we'd make out and, touch each other.
Get all sweaty. I would like to point out that asshole No Fear Batman is basically just Nolan's Batman.
Yeah, with the hog tie.
Swear to me! It's literally just doing the swear to me thing.
But anyways, we used to, work, so, you get Super Mario 64 and I'll get Super Smash Brothers.
Okay,
because then we had all of the games.
Right. Because you were socialists.
Yes. Malevolent. 16 communists. Rank 16, sorry.
Oh, it's not that funny, but it's funny to me. Here's where we can really talk about strength, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the Batman's not this strong.
But Batman walks away. Cable breaks. And Robin, with one... Oh, no, he doesn't use both hands. I don't care. A small child catches a full-grown man. Bullshit.
No, they're both dead at that point.
Yep. Or just slips out of his hands because of the gloves.
And, a little lube that he had to...
World's greatest detective.
Yep. Got
Caught by a kid. By a small child. This is an odd directing choice, too. Intense music on the break. Okay, we've just watched Batman being an asshole. Like, there's no shock that Robin would be like, yo, stop, you're an asshole.
No, not my utility belt. I need my shark repellent spray.
I need my condoms because I'm going to fuck your mother. My mother's dead. I said what I said. You're not even afraid to kill. Me. This is where Batman's really a dick. Fear doesn't do this to you. This is him just being fucking manipulative as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why Dick left. Like, this show really does turn Bruce into just an asshole.
Yeah,
He's not a good guy.
I mean, to be fair, Bruce isn't a good guy.
But I'm saying in the good show,
yeah,
it was still lighter. It was still like, my parents are dead, but I try to do the right thing. Just because you are a good guy does not make you a good guy. Why he thought this was going to work, I don't know.
Because he's a fucking kid.
And he's an idiot. I'm going to beat up 4 grown-ass men. Because I'm Robin.
The boy wonder.
I know who Daddy is. I know we're too far away from it. This is ridiculous. How do you like my noose?
Hi, I'm Scarecrow. I'm 32 and single.
Oh my god! How has someone not done that? Just comic book villain dating videos. Oh, and no fat chicks. Like... And he just has a fucking asthma spray. Nebulizer? Is that what it's called? Just BAM! That is weird. And then he's like, get him off me. It's a kid. Just stand up. Also, that he has like a stick and not a scythe.
Yeah, it's such a random stick.
Right, it seems like they were gonna go for him being a whole Grim Reaper motif, which again doesn't make sense. He's the fucking Scarecrow, but then didn't commit to it. The choices in the show don't make sense to me. Why mess with perfection?
Because we can always perfect perfection.
No, you're wrong. So, no, he doesn't deserve X-Men. He's the bad Batman. So, I'm a crazy person. Because when he said perfection, I went to Aryan Nazis. I'm going to say something that I think is hilarious. That I really just thought about within the last week. Have you ever thought about how genealogy is bullshit because it assumes that nobody ever cheated on anybody? So, the whole Aryan pure bloodline isn't true because somebody was fucking some brown people in there.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know why it just occurred to me where it's just genealogy, now mind you, I'm not talking about actual genetics, I'm talking about genealogy. Where you just assume that before, the 19th century, nobody ever cheated on anybody. So this guy really is the kid of these two people. Because they were married. Obviously, they were their kids.
Well, whenever I hear that, like, you know, perfection of bloodline bullshit, I just think of Preacher.
Yeah. Well, it's too where it's like the Blue Bloods. Like, that's where I went for the joke of like, oh no, those ladies were getting fucked by the help. That bloodline was not being kept pure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all those royals were getting fucked by the help if they looked good enough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's the other. So he's choking out Scarecrow. And then this, I have rights! That's all I can think of! But yeah, it came up and it really...
Now I'm afraid. I need to stop the train.
Oh, yeah, it's dumb. And why is the guy whose whole thing is making people afraid going to remove all fear? No. But yeah, no, it literally came up because somebody was talking. Somehow Nazis came up, and I'm talking about historically. Nazis came up, and I just went, genealogy's bullshit. Like my grandmother's mother got really into it later in life, and I literally have a binder of my from me back, but my family's genealogy, and then I'm just like, yeah, it's just kind of bullshit, really.
Well, that's why every time you do those like ancestry DNA shit, there's always like a
Something
little bit of
comes,
something in there, yeah.
It's like, where'd this come from? Well, people like to have sex. I've heard it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah, neither of us know. We live in our parents' basements.
Oh no, it's just been so long I've actually forgotten. No, I'm okay with looking at a white website. I don't live in my parents' basement. That was a joke for one person.
So yeah, that was an episode.
That was a thing that happened. I don't know why. I wish it didn't. No. As Guru. As Guru.
Now I'm the one who's afraid.
I'm not afraid. You will be. Which I've always found to be a really weird line.
Yeah.
Because fear leads to the dark side. And Mr. fucking light side master has been like, you're going to be fucking afraid. You go follow the dark side. And then I'm going to light a tree on fire.
That's what trees are good for. Fire. Speaking of lighting trees on fire, where can people find you on that internet?
That was a really weird segue there. That might be one of our weirdest. And we've had some weird ones. As always, you can find me on joepank.com, joepanc.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Cthulhu Holmes or Joe Pank. They'll get you there. You can follow me on Instagram at joepank36. I haven't posted anything in like fucking 2 weeks. I'm sorry. If you want me to post things, I will. Post my booty. I don't know. If you feel up to it, go to clicksnexus.com. That's a thing that happens. And as always, if you want my other podcast, Joe Meets World, up to 3 days early, uncut and unedited, like my dick, you can go to patreon.com/JoePank and give me as little as $2 a month. And you'll get it. And you'll also get a recipe for seduction, which you may have heard, on this feed.
True. You can find me at Fortress Chris on Twitter. Patreon.com/Fortress Comics. Get this show 3 days early. And 5 stars in the podcatcher. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below on the YouTube. And I don't know. Send Joe a pic of your booty. Boy or girl. Just do it.
Yeah, that's right.
See y'all next week.
If we sound bored and tired, it's because we're still in 2020 and we want to get out.
Please help.